Hello, my name is Ibai and Millan, and today I'm gonna record the demo for the Advanced Software Engineering assignment, Part 2. I will be explaining my project, answering the required questions, and showing the functionality of my code. My student ID is the 3649173. First of all, I'm gonna start with my assignment portfolio with the GitHub. I'm gonna show you the repository I've been using. Basically, I've been using GitHub to the correct version control of my project. I try to follow a structured commit process, ensuring that are meaningful changes in the code. So basically, you can see here, and here is the code. You can see here is the assessment. The assessment project. I made a branch for the final project, so it's here, and you can see the project, then software engineering, all the classes, all the commands, and all the interfaces are here, and also all the assets, including the XLM documentation. So yeah, basically this is the GitHub repository. Okay, hello. Now I'm gonna start explaining the code. For some problems with the recording tool, I'm gonna first show you all the code, and then I'm gonna show you the commands working. Okay, so I'm gonna show you here first of all, basically all the interfaces. So the implement of interfaces is here, as you can see, the iCanvas, that basically this is for the graphical rendering, allowing seamless integration of the graphical shapes like circle, rectangles, the star I created. Also I have the iCommand factors, the iCommand here, so you can set all the commands and everything, and then you can use the interface for the commands. Here is the iCanvas, I showed you, I think, the iCommand factory too, and also I got the iParser and the iStore program here with the set variables and everything. So here you can store and then use the integers and everything. Okay, the next one, so basically are all of the interfaces for the project maintain some flexibility and testability, so you can have more unrestricted features on the program. Then the unit testing. So basically the unit test here is done all the tests, like all the tests are set, but some of them didn't work for me, so I just could set them, but not, like I couldn't finish them properly, but some of them worked as well. So yeah, basically that's all the testing. I've tried to use the test to work with the project, but I used it mainly to ensure that the parser worked, because that was one of the problems I had to deal with, that when I was trying to parse the commands from, for example, the int to a circle or something like that, sometimes it didn't read the variables I created before, so it was useful for that part of the task. And yeah, I also created the XLM code documentation that is here, as you can see. So all the documentation is filled up here on the document. So yeah, now I'm gonna start showing the next part, that is the design patterns. So here is the command factory. Basically, I used a switch type to make to take all the commands. But yeah, here you can see all the commands I created. Some of them didn't work, but most of them did, so I could make most of the task. So it also sets an iCommand interface to create the commands, and yeah, basically this returns the command name and everything. Okay, so for example, I've created this star. So this star is it uses three parameters, three attributes: the center X, the Y, and the radius. So basically with that I can create how big is the star. It's a 5-point star. So yeah, here is the set function, like also the compile, execute, and the check parameters. So everything is set to create the angles, and everything is documented with XLM, and also I created some exceptions that we will see later. Also the rect command. So I ensure that all the data is parsed well. So it uses the parse functions, and it also throws some exceptions here. So yeah, basically it gets the variables, and you can basically create different commands. Then we will see the command lines. So okay, start a command. Yeah, I show you the circle, and yeah, so yeah, it's a bit the same than the other one. And now I'm gonna show you the variables. So yeah, the variable replacement. So I will show you the integer int function, int command here. So yeah, the int command basically gets the variable, and then you can use it in other expressions. So it takes usually a name and then equals a value. So it also throws some exceptions as well, as you can see. So when you don't put the name and the expression, it doesn't work. Okay, basically this is the int command, and the real command as well here. It's a bit the same. So yeah, the real command takes, it has these attributes. So it sets also the program, it compiles, execute, and check parameters. Okay, so yeah, also here is the parser. So you can see that it takes the command factory, what is set in the command factory, and also sets the iCommand factory interface. Also then it parses the information, and it keeps it in the store. So yeah, and also the store program. So here is all the programming I've done. So you can save dictionaries, lists, this. And now I'm gonna show you the array command. So basically this is the array command. It shows some exceptions if you don't fill up properly. So yeah, then you can fill up, then we'll see how all of them work. So here is and yeah, basically this all what I've done from the variable replacement and loop and conditional statement. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the if command. Is the only one I could make work. So the if command could parse the condition properly, and it doesn't need any compile. And yeah, in the execute, it stores the data using the store program interface, and it also it gives some exception if you don't fill up the condition properly. So yeah, so here is also the function, so you can see, and the classes created. So yeah, and then I'm gonna so basically it is all for the programming, the code I've done so far. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how the program works. I'm gonna start running the program. 1 second. Okay, now I'm gonna show how the commands work on the program. I'm gonna start with the integer. So basically, if we take the integer command, sorry, it's because this didn't have this and this. So yeah, sorry, I know the problem is this, because it's not an integer. Now it will work. So yeah, basically here we can see how it creates the same pattern than you created. Also now I'm gonna paste the reals, how they work. So for example, you have some reals, it works as in your program, and also the arrays. Now, so we can see the arrays working. Also, we can see some exception. For example, now it's gonna throw an exception because here is not recognized properly. So I forgot. Yeah, the int has to be a number. I remember that you set to 0. So yeah, now you will see that here it doesn't allow because it is not properly set. So now if we change it here, now you will see that it runs properly as in your program. So yeah, basically this is the one we had to make. Also, it shows some exception, as you could see, and also the about is set here, as you can see, the version. It doesn't show the last one maybe, but I promise that in my project is set the last one. And now I'm gonna show you the if statement. So if I come here, I take this and I paste it. We can see that it creates the pattern properly, as I told you and as I saw in the program before. Sorry. So yeah, basically this is all the programs, and finally I'm gonna show you also the pattern I've created by myself. That is the star one. So for example, you set a star 200, 200, 200. Oh, sorry. And you run it. It creates a star. So you can see in the how the program, the design pattern I created works on the program. So yeah, basically that's all of it, all the tests that I've done for what you asked in the requirements, and I'm gonna pass to show you the website. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the website mockup I created. So I created using I created a web-based version of the bus interpreter using like a modern website using Next.js and Node.js. Also, I've used different libraries through the project to create the functionality. And yeah, basically the user can input some command in the text editor, like we can see here. And once you run it, so it creates in the canvas the rectangle or whatever you choose, So for example, if I change here 0 and here I put 255, change the color. Okay, basically going through the. Okay, I've created a website as well for the bus interpreter using a modern web technologies like Next.js, Node.js, and this platform basically allows the user to interact with the bus interpreter directly on their browser. You can design patterns, like obviously I didn't do as the project, but it has some functionalities you can see. Also, basically the key features is like that the text editor, the code editor, and then the execution of commands. It has some error handling as well, and basically the front end was made with Next.js and React. So here you can see like some functionalities. Here is like basically the core functionalities that I've created. Here is like the connection with the style that is here configured and this stuff. Also, you can see the HTML here where I show the name and the text. And yeah, like here is also like some configuration to make sure that their website runs properly. And yeah, here you could see the full version. So if like for example, if I clear this and now I paste it, like you can see it created from 0 and then it moves to. So yeah, like it works properly. And yeah, so that's everything I've done. I hope you like my job. I try to learn a lot. I've actually learned a lot with this assessment, more than with anyone. So I really appreciate all the classes, and I see you soon, and I hope the feedback is good. Thank you very much, and have a good day.